in the conflict with terrorism and with radical fundamentalists, wherever they come from? Or do you think it has served to distract from the primary battle?
It's a bit of both. Suppose you had not attacked Iraq. Would the world be a safer, nicer place? I don't think so.
Well, the argument is not that it would be a safer, nicer place, but that in fact the battle against terrorism might have been prosecuted with more focus, and perhaps they would not have given radical fundamentalists a recruiting message more than they had before the war in Iraq.
Well, that was the view of a terrorist expert who's now based in Singapore.
Who sat at this table with me.
How is that?
He came here and talked to me.
Oh, Rohan Gunaratna.
Yes, yes.
Several years ago, just before 9/11, no, after 9/11 and before the Bali bomb, he decided to move from St. Andrews to Singapore. So I read about it in the newspaper, so I said,
why is he coming here?
Yes, so I asked to see him. He said, because he thinks all the signs show Southeast Asia will be the next field of operations after Afghanistan, now that they were disrupted. And he said this to me 2 weeks before the Bali bomb went off. I met him again recently. He was against going into Iraq. He said, this is a distraction. I wasn't sure, I'm not an expert. So before I left on this journey to Paris and here, I wanted to update myself. I've read all the reports, so I said, what's your take? And they said, well, they have been disrupted in Southeast Asia, but they are multiplying new recruits. The actual perpetrators are being punished, but the people who are producing these jihadis are still going on doing so. So I said, why are there not more terrorist attacks which you thought was coming? He said, because of Iraq. So I said, but you told me Iraq would make things worse. He said, yes, but it's made things better for us because they've concentrated all their energies there. So they have no time for Southeast Asia. Because here's a chance, lots of Americans to be killed. Let's go there. And it's a good training ground. So I said, is that another reason why they've not hit successfully in Europe or America? I said, it could well be. But he says they're planning something big. They like big, spectacular events.
For the United States or for Europe or for Asia or...
and for Singapore.
And for Singapore.
Yeah.